Peyton think
They
about it?
loved it. Yeah, they haven't been present on it, do they? Not do they?
Oh, they'll do it once a day, probably first thing in the morning. What do you?
She finally got a bath.
Is your arm hurting?
No, I was just
Oh,
thinking
okay.
Breastfeeding.
that in her phone.
My goodness, that hair is wonderful.
Is there a slight reddish tint or not?
No, it's pretty black.
It's just black as it can be. Can you believe yesterday she was doing something? Isn't that the most incredible thing?
Yes, it's a miracle.
That is just the most incredible thing. Isn't it true? And look at her head, it doesn't even have
No,
much of
it's
that.
just a little mushy where it was coming
It's
from.
amazing, amazing.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh.
That's something else.
Look at those hands. Those hands are, if they aren't Wally hands, I don't know.
Look at her toes.
They are Wally hands. And you know what? Cameron has big hands.
Oh, does he?
Cameron has big hands. He really does. And they actually look a little bit like Cameron's hands, I think. Making me cry.
Good piano player.
Sweet old baby.
Well, it's gotta be in basketball.
Oh, that's the basketball player too.
Oh, sure, she could.
Feet and those toes.
I was just hoping it wasn't
And
morphines.
all those extra digits she has. I mean, they're not extra, but I mean, they're all obvious. And don't you have little short sort of stuff?
Yes, I do. Very
Huh?
skinny
And-
toes.
I'll tell you what, that's a king foot. A king
Let's see
foot.
that thing. Where's it pulled out?
Oh my gosh, that's a
Turn it
king.
up so you can see the bottom of it.
Well, you need to look at the long
Oh,
toes.
wow. Come in.
Come in, make yourself at home.
Hey.
Come right in.
Hey, they're back.
Everybody's here.
Oh.
We need a couple more chairs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they-
have
Okay, it's almost 2 o'clock. Kristen's just finished feeding Peyton. Neila. Sorry, Neila. Kristen just finished feeding Neila for the 4th time. Still not a very hungry little baby. She's pooping though. That's the important thing. And we're having some problems with nipples, so we're going to... Okay, so now we just talked to our nurse anesthesiologist, who was just making sure everything was okay. He suspected, as well he did, that the inside of her legs being a little numb and the difficulty with walking just because she worked her butt off yesterday. So, all is good. Neil should be coming in a little bit, and we probably should make some phone calls and make sure everybody else knows. Go watch our nursing video. But other than that, there's that. Oh yeah, and Gordon and Sandy and the boys gave us those flowers. As you can tell, it's not the most beautiful day in the world that we're being trapped in here, so it's not terrible. And all seems to be going very, very well. And of course, how could you miss those beautiful flowers? Send an appreciation of the hard work that Mommy did last night. But all is well now. Neila is sleeping like a baby, like she is. And all is doing very nicely. So that's it for now. Alright, 5:15. Grandma and Neila are together. No. Grandma and Neila. And Papa. And Papa.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah,
I only cleaned 3 during
Didn't there?
Mother's
Didn't some?
Day.
No, I cleaned 2. I'm sorry, when you were...
No, you're good.
Mom
You got some
cleaned
pictures
third.
over
And
there.
what about your doctor?
Oh, she's really awake.
No.
Neila.
Well, the yeah, they
What did he
did.
say?
He said that it's a femoral thing. It's a
From
femoral.
labor. Okay, you can see that it is 7:10. And it's now time for Mommy's first change.
Oh, wet and blood? Is that blood?
Daddy has already changed.
Oh, God.
No. Daddy has already changed 2 stool diapers. And this is Mommy's first diaper. Of course, it's just pee. Well, let's see if Mommy knows what she's doing. See if she wants Daddy close enough. As you can tell, Neila's not real thrilled with this whole process. She managed to stay a little bit happier when I did it for some reason. this is the crucial part, trying to get this top on. Let's see if she can accomplish it. Alright, she's got to turn facing the right way. And it looks like she's getting the one tab going. One tab is on. Yes, that's it. Can she get the other one? Here she goes. She's making an attempt for it. And she has done it. Success. Now pick up that sweet little thing so she starts crying.
I'm gonna change her too.
Well, we're changing her shirt too. Okay. I'll get a good look at this naked body here in just a second. Of course, I've changed the shirt too already. I didn't do it like that, but hey.
How did you do it?
Each to their own. Alright, be careful. Oh, she is really and truly naked there. There's our naked little girl who's not very happy. She's not very happy. Hey, there you go. It's Daddy. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Alright. Enough of that. We don't want to... Okay. This is Wednesday, the last day of our stay. It is 5 till 10. And Mommy is feeding Neila for, what is this, like the third time today? It's every 4 hours. We woke up twice, once at 1, and then at 5, and then again at 9, so we can feed this precious little child of ours. She's very demanding. As far as her feeding, she's not real interested yet. Hillary is here to visit us today, and we have a class at 10, and then we're going home, baby. Whew. That should be very fun. 10:30, sorry. Alright, so that's it. Neila's ready to go home. This is Wednesday at 2, almost 2 o'clock, 1:55.
Why is this too big?
Yeah. She is in her going home outfit with her going home blankie and her going home mommy and her going home daddy. As you can see, the room has been cleaned out except for a few essential cameras, and we are ready to roll. And there we go.
Okay, Miss King's leaving, so you can put her out at 1400. Thanks. Sure.
Huh? Not the whole way.
I think that's what she was doing on that picture. You need to get a smaller hat for it.
See? Alright. It'll say recording when I do.
There's Neila. She's taking her first car ride. We're going home. She's trying to find her stone a little bit. She's a little bit fussy, not too thrilled about this. Here we go. Dad's driving, and I'm in the back seat with Neila. She's doing pretty good. We're taking the scenic route home to avoid the traffic. We've got about a 10-minute drive or so. And she's finding her thumb again.
At our new home, which isn't quite finished yet, as you can tell. The floor trusses are up, and the big old metal I-beam is across the very basement part there. Okay. And then in the back seat, of course, we have Mommy. And brand new little Neila back there somewhere. I hope I got her close. And then Daddy. Alright. Okay. Now there is Harry and Rosemary's barn and the Dean and Gretchen's house. And there's Rosemary's pasture. Now those trees are down there from our stuff that we dug out of our lot. And there's where Aunt Rosemary lives. And then of course across the road, that's where your cousins Peyton and Cameron are in their house. Have lots of fun times there. And there's Rosemary's house and Sydney's car and Bradley's car. Alright, and this is the lane. Now we come right down here. Daddy's trying not to kill everybody on the first day home.
Driving and videotaping at the same time. Very safe practice.
You have to dodge these big bumps here, Neila. Hopefully we'll get that fixed by the time you're driving. Oh yeah, in case I didn't tell you, we're going to be back down this road again once we get enough money to build back here as Papa Nini. And Nini Hostetter. So this is what you're going to see, lots and lots of. You gotta be real careful on this corner because these cars like to get you. This is a big, big hill. Alright, here we go. The scary thing is that something you have to beep to make sure the car's here coming at you. So far, so good. Okey-dokey. Now, those trash cans belong to Aaron and Tom Godfrey. They are really nice neighbors that you'll get to meet. And as we come on here, past these trees, this is going to be Dan Hall's house. They're really, really nice. They're trying to sell us that big house. We can't afford it. It's too big. Keep on coming down here a little bit farther. Oh, guess who's behind us? That's right, your other grandpa and grandma. There, if you look in there, there's Daddy's cool car. And there's Nini and Papa's house, the lake, and this is where you will live for the first couple months of your life. We're going to be in the bottom part of this house, though, okay, sweetheart? All right, coming right along with us. And then inside, of course, you sleeping like a little baby.
Well,
and Mommy. There she is. Our pride and joy. And Mommy needs a little bit of help now. Make sure she doesn't fall.
You okay, honey?
side.
Want me on your side? Are you okay?
She's still a little pain. And little Neila's trying to find her thumb. So down this walkway, here we go. You ready to see your new house? Here we go. There's the lake you can swim in anytime you want. And a grill to kick your good old steaks on. A little patio. Here we go. Oh, look who's there. Daddy and Neila. Alright. And here comes Mommy and Grandpa and Grandma. Mommy's a little sore. Okay. Oh, it's dark in here. This, Neila, is your house. Alright. So this is what you're going to get used to here. We haven't baby-proofed it yet for you though, okay? So you have to be careful. And make sure that you don't get into... Oh, and here come Mommy and Grandpa. Nolan. There's Grandma Nolan about ran into. So So here you go, the official time, 2:30.
Where you want to be?
And there we are. There we are.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And this, Neila, this is your room. Here's your little changing table. And your Dick and Jane, your mobile, your crib, and your little blue doggy, all of your toys, your little vibra chair,
Yeah, she might like that.
your tricycle, your dirty diapers. There's your daddy when he was younger. There's your mommy again.
Did you show her her chair?
And look at all the clothes you already have. Oh my gosh, do you think you can fit in any of those?
Hope she can get some of them.
Dirty clothes, mate. There's the rocker you'll be in. And of course your little baby chair there.
Do you want me to videotape you with her?
Sure. This is Neila on her first day home. It's 2:30 on a Wednesday afternoon, March 20th.
She's pretty.
And she is happy and
Quite happy.
on the way home.
Let's get her a new cat that fits. That one's
Shall we put
fun.
it up in the crib? See if she fits?
Sure. Does she fit?
So much room.
Let's see which one of these fit.
Doesn't she look pretty?
I don't think it's very small.
Anyway, I need to put the tag out. Yeah, this is one.
Yep.
Should I take your hat off so you can see her cute hair?
No.
Yeah, this is about small.
What is it?
Here, you put the tag
Where's the other camera? Did you bring it in?
out.
It's out on the chair, I think, by the door at the sign. She is one content little pup here. See how she...
There's femoral nerve.
Here's a great grandma
Pictures.
Haas that are coming to visit.
Is that from the skirts? Is it from your
Probably just from straining
your-
so badly.
shot?
And guess what?
No, it wasn't from the.
With the sound of the ocean can suit.
It was just from straining and being my legs pulled the legs. We'll
No
see.
woman.
Really? Yeah.
There, but it's will be all right.
Should I get them all in the same shot?
I don't know what the. There it is.
Let's do one at a time.
Okay. That's a blood one, right?
Blood, yours,
Babies.
Yeah, you got one too.
babies.
Oh, at the
You're
same.
free of the hospital.
Thank goodness.